Hey guys, welcome back to Magic City Entertainment. Hopefully you guys are doing great today. So today I'm bringing you guys 5 more action films that I thought were very well done and very good. I think you guys should check them out. Just a warning though, there's a mixture between some anime, some animation, and real movies. So hope you guys enjoy the video and I'll catch you guys at the end. Peace. Coming in number 5, we have SpiderMan Into the Spideyverse. Man, let me tell you, this movie was absolutely fantastic. It was great from beginning to end. It did not miss a beat. And the reason why I didn't miss a beat is because each character had their own little backstory. And that backstory was short and sweet, but you got the gist of why they're there and everything. And also, Miles Morales, let me say, he is probably one of the most interesting Spider-Mans that I've ever seen. Even though this is animation, like the voice actor for him built this character to seem so realistic and so likable. Like he was literally a likable Spider-Man. You know, every Spider-Man is very likable, but this one was like super likable. Like I really wanted him to win, you know, and they showed, you know, what he went through when he first got his powers, how he struggled and everything. It was actually a really funny moment between him and Gwen Stacy, you know, how he figured out how he became Spider-Man. It was very funny. And also this movie had some really funny moments, but it also had some serious moments as well. So it was balanced out correctly. And the action, let me say the action was top notch. For an animation Spider-Man movie, it was really freaking good. I can't tell you how many times I have seen this movie. It's really good. I definitely think you guys will like this movie as much as I do. Coming number 4, we have Altered Carbine Resleeve. Let me say, this movie was fantastic from beginning to end. It was action-packed, non-stop. It had a nice little story to it. You know, it was about this girl who had something that this one Yakuza guy needed to like get like a whole big power-up or whatnot. So she ran away, and then 2 teams were trying to find her, and then those 2 teams started working together and everything. And it just went on from there. The story was great. The characters were great. The fight scenes were great. The art style, oh my God, the art style was beautiful. I give it up to the animators because, man, they did a really good job. I was really shocked because it was really, really beautiful at moments. Like, so beautiful, it looked real. It didn't even look like I was watching a animated movie or an anime movie. I don't even know what to categorize it as, but at one point I'm like, yo, this looks really good, like real. And I was shocked, like how beautiful it was. And everything was super detailed. When I say everything, I mean even the tattoos looked real. Like they took their time. So if you're into, you know, fighting, gunfighting, sword fight, you name it, they got it. If you're into those type of stuff, you're going to love this movie. If you have time, I highly recommend you guys check it out. Coming in number 3, we have Tremble Frontier. And this movie was good. It was really good. From the trailer, what it showed us is that, you know, they're going to be stealing money from a cartel and everything. You know, the trailer didn't tell us much, but when the movie came out, you know, we got to learn why they're actually doing it. You know, they all need money. They felt like, you know, they served their time. It's just they didn't get the money that they deserved for the time that they spent doing what they did. And so they all decided, well, these people don't need the money. They're bad guys. Why not? Let's just take it from them. I can respect that. I really can. You know, the plan was great. The execution was great. But it all didn't go according to plan. And when everything kind of fell down in pieces, that's when the movie started to really pick up. Like that's when it really started to get intense because they all kind of started fighting between each other. And it was good, because they're all friends and everything, and you're learning so much more about them as you go. And this movie reminded me so much of, what was that movie? Lone Survivor with Mark Wahlberg, and it had that feel to it. Like, it was very intense. It was very dark. It wasn't really extremely dark, I would say, but it was very interesting. It was definitely a thriller, basically. It was definitely a thriller. It definitely had some action in it. Didn't have a lot of action as I expected it to have. It did have some, shooting scenes and everything, but I expected a little bit more action in it. But you got more of a story around pretty much the two main characters, Ben Affleck, and then I forgot the other guy. He's from Pacific Rim. It's, you're following pretty much those two, and anybody else around them are pretty much side characters. You learn a little bit about them as you go, but you learn more about the two main characters. And the ending was crazy. So, but if you guys are definitely into, Ben Affleck movies and action-packed, story-driven, drugs, cartel, all that, then you're gonna love this movie. Coming in number 2, we have the Ip Man series. And man, these series are great. Actually, I'm gonna call it a saga, honestly. You have 1 to 4. And each story, it kind of feels like the story is the same. The main character is fighting some people. He fights the main boss at the end, each and every time. But it's very interesting each time they do it. It does feel like it's the same story, but it's different in a way. Like, they'll move around the story from here to there. It does feel like it's the same type of structure, how they do in their movies, but it's done in a way that's very well. It doesn't feel like, oh, it's just another Ip Man movie. They're just gonna do the same thing over again. No, it's really done. It's really done very well. The action scenes are the best part about this movie. So if you're into martial arts and all that stuff, like Bruce Lee movies and stuff like that, then you're going to love this movie. Their fight choreographics are simply amazing. Like, everything's going super fast and everything looks super fluent. Like no one misses a beat. Like, they'll punch left, they punch right, they punch kick, they do everything. They run off walls, they're doing all this. Then you get weapons involved, and then the action is intensified by times 10. So if you're into action pack, like, when I mean action pack, like, it's action from beginning to end. I'll say maybe like, they're about an hour to 2 hours long. So maybe like every 15, maybe 30 minutes, you're gonna get maybe a little bit of talking scenes. But then after talking, they go right into fighting. Like, they go right into fighting. They'll say a few words and then they'll go right into fighting. But I do want to warn you that I don't remember if they have English. They have it in their language. So if you're not really into reading subtitles, this may not be for you. But if you're into reading subtitles, then you definitely want to watch this. But I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, the first 2 are English dubbed. English is not bad at all, but it's really funny though. Like, if you want to get a chuckle out of it, definitely watch it in English. But I know 3rd and 4th one are in their language, so be warned. But other than that, definitely worth the watch. Coming in number 1, we have Gunzo. Oh my God. I don't even know why y'all watching this video. Y'all need to go watch this one right now, because it looks super realistic. Like, I couldn't even tell I was watching anime. This was a anime, okay? Let me repeat myself. Anime, all right? I'm pretty sure all y'all have seen anime before. Anime don't look like this. Anime don't look this damn good, because this junk looked real, like real like a person real. And when you see these images, you're gonna see what I mean. Like, they paid top dollars. I mean, they paid the big bucks to have this good animation. Because think about this: every anime had this budget to do their anime in this format, yo, anime would be skyrocketing right now. People would pay top dollar to see this stuff in the movie theater. I would have loved to see this in the movie theater, but I got it best and seeing it at home in my own room, own TV. So basically, the story consists of, so if you die, you go into like this almost like VR type of world where you have a chance to actually win back your life. I think if I remember, if you get enough points, you're able to get revived to have a new life, or say someone has died, you can get them revived to have a new life. I'm dealing with some other stuff as well, like you can upgrade weapons and armor and all this other stuff. Like, it sounds like a game pretty much, like almost like what's the movie Saw, pretty much. Like, do you want to play a game? That's basically what it is, and it's done very well. It's amazing, and they have talking scenes, yes, but when they get into the action, that's when this movie flourishes to be something really good. Like, these action scenes are great, like really great. Like, at one point they face a monster that's like 10 times bigger than them, and they end up defeating it. But when it first started, dude, they were getting pummeled, but eventually they got better and better and better. And the main character thought about it. He's like, wait, he's like, the main character is one of those kind of a thinker. At first he was like, yo, this can't be real. And then when he started seeing it with his own eyes, he's like, yo, this is real. It's almost like it was happening in real time, but it's like they can see it, right? The monsters and everything, but in the real world, no one can see it. It's really hard to explain, but watching it explains it in a better way than how I was going to explain it. And I recommend you guys check this out, please. I'm telling you, drop everything you're doing, go watch this movie. I guarantee you're gonna finish that movie and be like, wow, this movie was good. Like, it was damn good. And you ain't even gotta be in an anime to watch it. To be honest, you ain't gotta be in an anime. If you just like animation movies or just movies in general with action, watch this, because you're gonna love it. You're definitely gonna love it. Hey, welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I had a lot of fun making it as well. If I missed any movie that should have made this list, please drop it down in the comment section. Let's have a conversation, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.